business and make money in the online space. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your presence. My name is Esther. I'm a mom, a digital entrepreneur, and I'm here to show you how you can exactly start an online business using digital products. Remember to subscribe, remember to follow. That is to hit the plus button there so that as we continue learning, or maybe when I create content, you can always come across it and keep learning. I'll be showing you how you can start an online business with digital products. Maybe you've never heard of them, but I'm here to show you what kind of products that I deal with and what can give you money and how you earn from them. And I'll be sharing the tools that you need for you to start an online business. So remember, if you're watching it live, leave a comment there. Follow if you're on TikTok, because I'm on TikTok, and at the same time I'm on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, remember to subscribe, remember to follow, and also to like, and also to leave a comment, whether you'll be watching the live one or the replay. I really appreciate when you put a follow button there or a subscription button. Then for those who are on TikTok, please remember to follow. Just go to my profile and then hit on the plus button there so that we can always walk this journey together. I don't know whether you've ever heard that people make money in the online space. And if you've ever heard that people do make money, then be assured that for sure it is true, people make money. And I want to break it down on how you can start your own business using digital products. So tap the screen so that at least we can be able to reach so many people. I will really appreciate your support. So like the live so that at least we can have everything running. Yes, just tap the live. Just comment where you're watching from. Just comment where you're watching from. Comment for me where you're watching from, because with the social media platforms, we definitely are able to reach so many people. So let me know where you're watching from. I'll be glad that you're here with me. Yes. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you are watching from. I would really appreciate. I would really appreciate if I just know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Yes. Thank you for being here. I appreciate. And we want to learn how you can start an online business using digital products. And we want to know what are these digital products and how are we able to make money out of them. So remember to stay tuned, because I'll be sharing valuable information on what you really need to do so that you can be able to make your first product, or maybe you can go ahead and be comfortable in just having what we call a done for you digital products, because I'm giving you the two options so that you can always choose from the one that you feel that you're comfortable or with. Okay, so allow me, we go ahead. Let me flip the camera so that at least we mirror the video so that at least you can be able to read. Yeah, so we want to talk about digital marketing. And like I've always shared, that digital marketing is all about promoting products in the online space. You're promoting products in the online space, and they can be physical, or they can be services, or maybe they can just be digital products, which I want to show you how you can make your first digital product that you can price at a given value, maybe let's say $50, and you're able to make a sale out of it. And that is how you are going to make money. So don't forget to hit the follow button there, follow there, and let me know whether you're ready to learn. Let me know. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to learn? If you're ready to learn about digital marketing and how to create online products, this is a master class, and this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you step by step how do you create your first digital product that can give you money. Yes, allow me just to share this live with various people. Let me share the live. Let me share the live. Okay. Thank you. So we want to start with the steps, 5 steps to making the first digital product. 5 steps. 5 steps to creating. 5 steps to creating a digital product. So I'll be sharing the 5 steps on how you can create your first digital product. 5 steps to creating your first digital product so that at least you can be able to make your first money in the online space. So remember to like, share, follow, and also subscribe if you are on YouTube or maybe on TikTok. So we go to the first step. Step number 1. I want to talk about tools. Tools that you need so that you can be able to make money. Which are these tools? And when I talk about the tools, I will go ahead and break down for you what we call the apps that you need so that you can make your first digital products. So allow me, I'll talk about tools, but then again, I'll break down into what we call the apps that you need so that you can make fast a digital product. So tool number 1, you require to have a phone. That is an Android phone, a smartphone, or maybe a laptop. If you have a laptop, well and good. But if you just have a phone, it is just enough. Even if you have a phone, it will still be enough. So here we go. So you need to have a phone. So what phone is the one that you are going to use? Number 1, you require it so that you can be able to access the apps that are going to help you be in a position to make the first digital product. Number 2, it is the gadget that will be able to access the internet so that at least even when you're using the apps like ChatGPT, you are able to access it because you have the internet connectivity that is aided by the phone. So you also require tool number 2 being internet access, and you need internet access that is stable. Internet access, and not necessarily you have Wi-Fi. No, you can also use data bundles. You can also use data bundles. So trust me, you can use data bundles and you'll still be in a position to make the digital product. So those are the 2. Number 3, at least you require 2 to 3 hours. And this one, you're only requiring it once in terms of creating the digital product. You require some time for you to be able to create the digital product. So that the good thing about a digital product is that you only create it once. Thank you for the follow. That you only create that digital product once, but then you can sell it as many times as possible. As many times as possible. Remember to like the live. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Then the other thing that you require is that you need to have a coachable mind. And why am I saying this? It's because if you are not ready to learn, or maybe if you're not comfortable learning a new thing, it becomes difficult for you to understand and even to create that product and even to have that business. All right. So you also need to have a coachable mind. I just want to put it at this level because it is very important that you get comfortable to learn a new skill, because you got to learn, you got to be comfortable, and from that you will be able to do all these things using very few hours. And then good thing, when you're creating a digital product, you only create it once. So you'll only, thank you for the live, you'll only spare that time maybe for a day or maybe 2, and then you are able to create your first digital product. And the other thing that you always require is now the digital product. It is now the digital product. And when I talk of a digital product, I want you to figure out in your mind that you are talking about an online product. And what does that mean? It means that you cannot be able to access it physically. Thank you. You cannot be able to access that product physically. It is just an online product. What it means is you will have to access the product via the internet. You'll need the help of the internet so that you can be able to access these digital products. Are we together up to that point? So the tools that you need is just a phone, the internet access. At least you also need some hours. You need a coachable mind. And then you now need to go ahead, either create. Here we talk of, when you talk of a digital product, we can talk of you creating, and that is what I want to show you. You creating a digital product, or we can talk about you starting with a done for you. Starting with a done for you. By that I mean that it is already created by someone else, and then they sell to you, and then you go ahead and start selling that a product. That is what I mean by saying that it is done for you. So for you to start an online business, you can choose the path. Once you have all these these tools here, you can choose to create your digital product, or you can choose to start your business with a done for you digital product. Now, allow me now to go straight to the phone where we were talking about the tools, but then I want to talk about which apps do you require? Which apps do you require for you to be able to make the first digital product? So which tools do you require? That is what I want to share. So I can give you some time so that you can do some screenshot, all right? So that at least you can be able to have these for references. So what are the tools that you actually need? So we've said one of the tools that we need is a phone. We've talked about a phone, and now I want to go ahead and break down what is required of you in the phone so that you can make these digital products. So I'm going to talk about the phone, but below the phone, I will talk about apps. The apps that you need. And you only need 2 apps. You only need 2 apps for you to be able to create the first digital product. And one of the apps is ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Comment there, ChatGPT, if you've heard about it. Just comment there, ChatGPT, write for me, ChatGPT. And if you are learning, let me know that you are learning. Just comment there that you are learning. Yes, comment that you are learning. If you're learning something, let me know that you're learning. So we have ChatGPT, and we also have another one called Canva. And I will be telling you the purposes of these two. Thank you, Zabus. Thank you for that. Yes, ChatGPT is one app that you require. Here you'll be creating your first digital product using AI. It is one of the tools under AI, that is artificial intelligence. Now, ChatGPT will assist you in brainstorming on the product that you want to create. It will give you ideas that are viable and ideas that are also sellable. You know, because as you create a digital product, you've got to ask yourself, am I going to solve a problem? Are people going to buy this product? Because creating a product can be very easy, but also again, creating a product that is going to solve problems, then it can be tricky if you do not brainstorm well. That is why ChatGPT is coming in to brainstorm on your behalf. But of course, you are the one to guide it on what it should create. Remember, what you feed it is what it will give out as the end product. So you give it some good prompts, then definitely it is going to give you some good brainstormed ideas on the digital product that you want to create. Then we have this. Thank you for liking the live. Keep doing that. Then we have now the Canva. Now the Canva is going to make the digital product that you've created to be beautiful, to be attractive, to be something that someone sees at a glance and they are interested in knowing what it is all about. Because with the Canva, you can be able to design, use different colors. you are able to even put your picture there on the digital product that is maybe on the first page. So it is just going to help you design that product so that it becomes very, very attractive to people, so that they, when they see it at a glance, they are able to buy this digital product. So, you know, it's just natural that we all get interested to a product because of maybe sometimes the appearance. So when you combine now the ideas from the chat GPT, and then you now have the Canva, where now you've designed your product such that it is now attractive, then you will be able to reach to people, and people are going to buy, and you are also going to attract referrals from the same people. So inside your phone, you need to have the chat GPT. You can use chat GPT, or you can even advance and use cloud. The others will use cloud, but I am just talking about simple tools that you don't even need to pay unless you want to upgrade. There is also one called cloud. Cloud is not free. You got to advance most of the time. It's not free. But for ChatGPT, I confirm to you that it is usually free unless you want to upgrade. Zabu, thank you. Now, let's go to step number 2. So step number 1. Step 1 was about tools. This was step 1. Step 1 was about tools. Now I want to go direct now to step number 2. Now we've known the tools that we need, and we've known exactly the apps that we need so that we can create our first digital product. And I've said ChatGPT, and we can also use Canva. All right. So comment there that you're learning so that I give you the second step. Comment there learning. Comment there learning. So we go to step number 2. Step 2. Sam, we do not torture anyone. We just train you. We are exposing you so that at least you can learn that there are other ways you can make money in the online space using digital products. If you are a teacher like me, or maybe I don't know what you do, but maybe in whatever that you do or the skill that you have, there's a way you can package that skill and make money out of it through selling that product that you have created. So stay tuned, because I'll be showing you how you can do this. All right. So we go to step number 2. Step number 2 is now you choosing the area or the theme or the topic that you want to create a digital product around. So number 2, we shall be looking at what we call the niche. So for some, if you want to look at the niche, or maybe let me just say the focus, what do you want to talk about? What kind of a product do you want to create? Are you a teacher like me? Are you planning to create lesson plans that are downloadable? Are you ready to create schemes of work that are editable? Are you planning to create revision materials just like me, right? Are you planning even to prepare exams that are downloadable and you can sell? Then you got to focus on the niche. What is the theme? That is what we call the niche. In other words, you're talking about what problem are you planning to solve using the digital products? Simple. What problem are you planning to solve using the digital product that you are creating? That's the question. The moment you are able to answer this question, then you will have found your niche, or what we call the focus. Your niche, or what we call the focus. Because you'll be able to know exactly what are people searching for. I've only given you examples for teachers because I'm also a teacher. That is why I'm talking about lesson plans, schemes of work, revision materials, talk of exams, talk of ready-made notes and the author that people can access in the online space. When I do all those things, I'm creating a digital product, but I'm coming in a niche that is going to solve the problems that teachers are facing. It takes a lot of time to create just one scheme of work. But if a teacher can just use 3 minutes just to download it, pay some small amount of it, then definitely I'm solving a problem. So whenever you identify the problem, and now you can create a digital product around it, then you are providing a solution. And definitely, people buy solutions. People don't buy products. People buy solutions. So if you got a solution to something that is really pressing, the next thing that happens is you will have made money out of that product. And that is why I'm saying you need to choose a niche, or you can call it a focus. I can also add another point and talk another term, maybe the theme. What is your theme? What is your topic? Are you going to show people the solution? Let me know, people who are not teachers here, but you got different careers, or maybe you got a skill in something. Maybe you are good in pastry. Maybe you are good in pastry. Maybe you are a fashion designer. Just comment there, maybe of any area that you are in, and we can brainstorm together. Because this is now the area that will help you be able to create a prompt that you can put in ChatGPT so that it can create the wordings for you, so that it can brainstorm for you. Maybe you are a tailor or a fashion designer, just like I had said, and you're planning to show people um, how to knit a trouser. So you want to show us from the word go. Thank you, Calvo. Thank you very much. You want to show us how we can start with the material, how we can do the measurements for that trouser, how we go ahead and use the scissors and cut them and cut the material. And then you are going to show us how we are going to knit it until we got a perfect trouser that we can iron, display, or even sell. So if you record yourself from the word go, showing us how to get the material, how to do the measurement for the trouser, how to cut it, all things, what you are doing is you are creating a digital product through the video. When you explain to us and we can follow the steps one by one, definitely you have shown us how to go about it. Now let me ask you, do you think if I package that video, assuming now I'm the tailor, and I've packaged that video in a way that if someone wants to learn how to make a trouser, they can access it, but then I just say, I'm not going to sell it maybe expensively, I'm just going to sell it at 1,000. Do you think people are going to buy? Are people going to buy that? I've just said I've created a video explaining step by step how to make a classic trouser. Do you think people are going to buy it? Just comment there if you think that people can buy. Comment there. Because definitely, yes. Yes, people are going to purchase. Thank you very much, Calvo. People are going to buy because you have provided a solution. Now, let me ask you, how many people go searching on how maybe they can fix a certain gadget in the online space? How many people search for such information? Definitely, there are many. Even how to fit a tube on a gas, that is a gas cylinder. Yeah, how maybe to fix a regulator on the gas cylinder. People are searching for such information. So when you've packaged it in a way and you've not exaggerated the prices, what happens? People will still purchase from you, and that's how you just go ahead and make money. So number 2 step, it's you knowing your niche, knowing your theme, or maybe the topic, and identifying a problem in your niche, because here is where you are going to offer the solution. So in step number 2, after we've talked of the theme and what it is, number 1, I will say identify the problem in that niche. Identify the problem, or maybe the gap. could be a problem, or maybe it is a gap. Identify the problem or the gap in your niche. Like I said, maybe you're a person who has done hospitality. You definitely know maybe people are not able to make a certain meal. If you can come in and identify that by you knowing they are not able to make a certain meal, then you have identified the problem. Number two, after you identify the problem, you now need the ChatGPT and the others to brainstorm you so that they can give you a step-by-step ideas on how to solve the problem. So from there, after it brainstorms, now you go to ask yourself, what kind of a solution am I going to offer? So I've known my niche, I have identified a problem, and now I'm here searching for a solution. When you provide the solution, definitely you'll have made a digital product that is going to make sales. Thank you very much for joining. Yes, you're going to make a digital product that can make lots of sales. Why? It has the problem stated clearly. And number two, it has got the solution offered. The solution offered. And from there, if people are going to come across your product, which has stated a problem that is similar to the problem they have, and you have offered a solution, now people are going to buy the solution, and that is now where money comes in. This is where money come in. And I want to tell you that people buy solution. And every single business is founded on this. Identifying a problem, solving it, and people make money. Because at this time, or at this level, it is when now you can make money because people have bought the first digital product that you have created. So let me know how you can. Let me know whether you're learning. Just comment there money if you believe that you can make money in the online space. Comment there money if you believe you can make money in the online space. Comment money. Comment money. Are you getting this? I hope you're learning, because I'm looking forward to see you learning. Hope you're learning that you can make money just using ChatGPT and Canva. Yes, thank you, and Canva. At least, yes, thank you for that. So you can make money because people are out there searching for solutions. And that is now where your first digital product comes in. So we want to go to step number 3, but I also want to give you some time. Just take a screenshot so that at least during your own time, you can review this. So I'm training you on how you can make money through digital products. And I want to go to step number 3. Step number 3. So as you solve the problem and you're making money, it therefore means that this problem that you are solving here is targeted to specific people. It is usually targeted to specific people. What I mean is, like I said, if you are Taylor and you've now created that first digital product showing us how to knit a trouser, it therefore means that problem is going to solve, the solution that you have offered is going to solve problems to people who want to know how to make the trouser. What I mean is you cannot create a digital product that you sell to everyone. No, you must be in a position to know who is your perfect customer, who is that customer who will be interested in whatever that you have created. So allow me to go to step number 3. Step number 3. Step 3. Step number 3. What is it that you require so that at least you can now make the digital product? So step number 3, I want to talk about the digital product itself. We've already talked of the niche and the focus, the tools that we need, but then we want digital products. When you hear of a digital product, what comes to your mind? I want you to understand that a digital product is just an online product. It is an online product, which means that you can only access it through the internet. You can only access it through the internet. That's a digital product. I don't know whether you normally watch movies. How many watch movies? Just comment a movie. If you normally watch if you are a Netflix subscriber, let me know that you subscribe to Netflix. A Netflix subscriber, maybe a Spotify subscriber. There is the short marks. If you are one person who has subscribed to any of those, what you always access after you have subscribed is a digital product, an online product. You only access it via the internet. You cannot get hold of it. And a movie is just an example. Now, we want to talk about the digital product that you are going to create. And you can put your digital product in these two categories. So I want to talk about the categories that you can put your digital product into. We've identified the problem, but then we got to talk about the categories of your digital product. We said you only access them through the internet, okay? But then I want to ask you, in which category are you going to create your digital product? The first category that I'm going to talk about is educational. We call it educational, or we can talk about transformational digital product. Transformational. Educational, or we can talk about it being transformational digital product. That is the first category. This is where you choose to offer education to people. This is where you choose maybe to create something like an ebook. Have you ever heard of an ebook? Comment there, ebook, if you've ever heard of it. So here it's where you now create ebooks. Like, for example, we've talked of the trouser. That video that we show people from the word you go, how they can knit a trouser. Then we can talk of it being an e-guide. Meaning we can only access it through the internet. That is why we are talking of the E. The E here stands for electronic. An electronic book or an electronic guide. We can only be in a position to access them through that. Either an e-guide or an e-book. So we are only able to access these things through the internet. Ever heard of an e-book, an e-guide, an e-program? Because there are many. You can have tutorials. You can have tutorials. You can talk of tutorials. You can talk of e-programs. All these things, they will fall under the category of educational or transformational digital products. Why am I calling them educational products? I'm calling them educational because they are offering you the knowledge, the skills, the right attitude that you require for you to be able to succeed in this online space, for you to be able to know how to do something. If you are good in baking, if you are a baker or you do pastries, if you're showing us step-by-step guide on how to bake and all that, then you've created an e-guide for us, the app guide that we can only access through the internet. And that will be very okay for us. People are going to buy the guide because it is offering the transformation from me being not able to make a cake to me learning from that product that you've created how I can actually bake a cake from home using maybe the available ingredients, right? So you can have the category of your digital product being in educational or what you are calling transformation category. The other area that you can create a digital product is simple, entertainment. Woo! The other one is entertainment. You can choose to create a digital product that is going to entertain. Let's talk of movies. How many people here are for movies, or they watch movies? Yes, I'm one person who likes watching movies, and I think there is one that has been very, it had gone viral. It has been very famous just the other day. It's called The Polygamists. People are really watching it. So, movie is a digital product. You cannot hold it. You can only access it via the internet, or maybe after you download it, you save it somewhere. It is in the category of entertainment. Watu wa Netflix, mko hapa kwa entertainment. And you yourself, you can also decide to create a digital product that is in the entertainment industry. Let's talk of those who subscribe to Netflix. They fall under this because the movie that I will be watching here while I'm in Kenya, it is the very same movie that is being watched in Uganda. If people are downloading the same link, it will be the one that is being watched in Tanzania, in Canada, Australia, in Saudi Arabia, South Africa. All these countries can be able to access the very same movie. Just because they came across the link, they download it and they're able to access it via the internet. And it is an exact copy. So whatever I'll be watching while I'm here in Kenya, it's whatever someone is watching in Canada, because the video or the movie is a digital product that can be accessed via the internet in any part of the world, in any part of the world. So what we normally pay when we pay for Netflix, we normally pay for the access. We pay for the access. You got to pay some subscription, then you are granted the access to be able to download it and watch it. Good thing, it can be accessed by any person in any part of the world. Meaning, if you also create your own digital product that is solving a problem, it can be able to reach to so many people. So you can choose to create a digital product that is either educational, or you can choose to go to the entertainment industry and you create your digital product. So far, those are the 3 steps. So I can give you some time. You do a screenshot on the same, because I want to go to the 4th step and the 5th step. Remember, as you create here, it's now when you are bringing in the ChatGPT, you're also bringing in the Canva so that it can design for you and your product looks attractive. You can choose this here. Remember, like I said, with a digital product, if you choose the hard way and you say you want to follow all these steps so that you create your first digital product, no problem. But you feel like maybe this is a lot of work, but you want to have a digital product that is ready-made for you, we call it a done it for you, then I'm going to share it. You can just visit my link up there and you'll be able to see the product there that you can start marketing. So we want to go to the 4th step. We want to go to the 4th step. And the 4th step is online store, creating a simple online store, creating a simple online store. So step number 4, I'm erasing this to go to step number 4. Step 4, we want to go to step number 4. Step number 4. Step 4. We want to go to step number 4 now, because we've already now talked of creating the digital product. We've seen the category. Our product is solving a certain problem. Now we want to go to step number 4, an online store, creating online store, because this is something that you need. You've heard people talk of businesses that are able to run 24/7 without involving them. And someone just said that if at this age you are not, or maybe at this era you don't have a business that can make you money while you're sleeping, then you are losing it. And that is where now an online store comes in. Just like the word suggests, this is a store that is in the online space that can only be accessed via the internet. This is where you get now to price your digital product. This is where people can come and see your digital product and get to see the price. So an online store helps you price a digital product. It helps you price the digital products. That is one thing. It helps you price the digital product. Number two, it helps you collect payment. While you are asleep, someone can just visit your store and they will be able to purchase. So it does the collection of the payment on your behalf. An online store collects payment. Collects main payment. Collect payment on your behalf. And what does it mean? That people can visit your site while you are asleep, while you are traveling, while you are offline, and they go ahead. Bryce, thank you for being here. It's been a while. Well, a while they are traveling, then when even they are offline, they can still be the store can collect the payment on your behalf. You don't have to be there. You don't have to be there. You only need to have an online store doing the heavy lifting for you. And the other thing is the online store make sure that it delivers your digital product. It does the delivery for you. Can you see that you have a store where it shows people the product that you have? The next thing is that it is, if they are purchasing, they are going to, it is going to collect the payment on your behalf. And the other beautiful thing is that it is going to deliver the digital product instantly to the person who has bought your first digital product. Isn't this beautiful? And this is where automation comes in, because you can choose that once people visit your online store, you need to do a follow-up. Then you can have the AI doing the follow-up for you, the emails doing the follow-up on your behalf as you sleep, because in the online store, it will allow you to program it in a way that it can respond to your customers. And this is where we talk of you making money while you are still asleep. Yeah. So the online store will help you price the digital product, collect the payment on your behalf, and then make sure that it delivers that product instantly. It delivers the product instantly on your behalf. This is where the heavy lifting is being done. You don't have to be involved. And if you want to visit mine, you just have to go to where my picture is. That is my profile photo there. Then you can click on it. Then you will see a link that talks about seller. There's a link below the word blueprint. You click on it. Let me tell you, if you just click on it, it's going to kick out of this live. But at least I want to show you to note where it is. You click on it, and then it is going to take you to my online store. And you can see what I'm talking about. You'll see the pricing. You'll see it explaining to you what it is all about. And you'll also have this online store telling you, look here, this is the much that you need for you to start this business. And then if you make any payment, it will collect on my behalf, even while I'm alive. I'm in this life. Thank you, Mina. Yeah. And then the other one is delivery. It will deliver the digital product that I have instantly through your email. It will do that. All right. So this is the online store. Now I want to share with you the companies that you can make your first online store with for free. One of the companies that I'm going to share with is called Seller. How many have heard of Seller? There's one called Seller. The Seller. You can create your first online store with Seller, or you can go ahead and create with System.io. System.io. There's also a company called System.io. It allows you to create a simple online store. We also have one called Beacons. Beacons.com. Beacons. Let me know which one you've ever heard of. Which one have you ever heard of among the ones that I'm writing down? So we got not beacons.com, but beaconsai.ai. Which one have you ever heard of among these ones? Beacons AI. We also have what we call the stand store. Stand store. There's one called the stand store. There's Gumroad. Gumroad. And we also have what we call the Nestige. So I don't know which one have you heard about. Among all these ones, which one have you come across? Seller, Nestige, System.io, Beacons AI. Which one have you heard about? Just among these ones, which one have you heard about? Okay, so these ones are companies that are going to allow you to be able to make your first online store, whereby now you're going to connect your digital product there, put the price, let the store collect the payments for you, and let it deliver for you. So you need to create a simple online store, either using Seller, System.io, Beacons AI, Stanso, Gumroad, Nestage. So for my case, I got one that is hosted by Seller. It is the one that is there in the link. And I got another one in System.io. But all others are also okay. It's just you choosing the path that you want to choose. And now we want to do step 5. Now that we've created our first digital product and we have been able to create an online store, the next thing that happens is us now being in a position to do the marketing. Step number 5 is marketing. And this is where digital marketing comes in. So we'll be doing digital marketing. And simply, digital marketing is all about promoting a product in the online space. Promoting a product in the online space. We either have now the product that we have created, or now we are having the done for you digital product. Because if you choose to start with the done for you, I have it with me. I can share it with you. But of course, you got to buy so that you can be able to sell. It comes with master resale rights and allows you to keep 100% amount. So you can imagine being able to make 13,000 per day. Isn't this beautiful? Definitely, I know you know that it is beautiful, because at the end of the month you will have around 390 dollar. Yeah, so that is, sorry, not dollars, but 390,000 if you are just able to make just a single sale per day. So after we've created our online store, we got our digital product. Now the next step is marketing it. This is where we leverage on social media platforms, or maybe on high traffic websites that can allow us to be able to place an advert for free. So we do marketing. So this is promotion. And which platforms can we use? I've talked of 2 platforms. One is social media. So marketing is all about promoting that digital product. So we will come here, and I've talked of the social media. You can use social media, or you can do what we call placing adverts in high traffic websites. But then let us talk about social media, because this is where I've made most of my income, through social media platforms. Let me know which one you know. There's there, like I just mentioned, there's the one that we are using currently, that is TT, that is TikTok. And just like the clock, it TikToks. Then we have what we call YouTube. We can talk of YouTube. We also have Facebook. You can just choose the one that you are comfortable with. We got Facebook, and then I got what we call the Instagram, or there are many. I've just mentioned the ones that are very common, that you can now market your product in TikTok, or maybe in Facebook, YouTube, or in Instagram. That is where you can do it. Why am I choosing the social media platform? It's because of the number of people who are scrolling. People who are scrolling. There are so many. There are people who are scrolling from one point to the other, maybe searching for something that they can do in the online space. And I want to tell you that we have 5.8 billion people, 5.8 billion people scrolling on social media. Billion people on social media. 5.8 billion of people on social media. 5.8 billion people on social media. I repeat again, 5.8 billion people on social media. And among them, 2.2, 2.2 billions are on TikTok. That is why I choose TikTok. We also have others on YouTube. So I'm live both in TikTok and also on YouTube. 2.2 billion people are scrolling just in the social media. And out of this, 95% are just scrolling from one post to the other. But a good number of them among this are searching for something that they can do in the online space that can give you money. And that is where now you're coming in with your digital product to provide a solution to how they can make money in the online space. I'm here also showing you a solution to how you can make money in the online space, where you can choose to follow the 5 steps and create your first digital product, or you can choose to start with the first you can choose to start with the product that I have. It's already done for you, and by that I mean it is ready made. Yours is to buy and then start reselling it. And the good thing with a digital product is you only buy it once, but you sell it so many times. You only create it once, but you can sell it so many times. So many times. So you only buy it once, you sell it so many times. You create it once, you sell it many times. What does it mean? It is going to create for you what we call recurring income. And that is why I'm saying that on social media, we have so many people, 5.8 billion. Of course, TikTok has the largest currently at 2.2 billion. I do not have the statistics for YouTube and Facebook. But again, I can tell you that I am a Facebook person, I'm a YouTube person, and for sure, these numbers convert. And the good thing about marketing is you're not doing it for people within your area. You don't have to bother your friends, you don't have to bother your relatives. All you need to do is to become visible. All you need to do is become visible. And how do you become visible? That is now where content creations comes in, through content creation. And it is not hard. Let no one tell you that content creation is hard. If you just post yourself, you take a photo of yourself and you post in one of these social media platforms, what you're just doing is just you marketing yourself. It's only that you don't have an exact product that you're selling. But when we see you just marketing yourself, you are becoming visible. We can be able to tell that so and so is in this platform. That is content. But then what if I told you that now you can create content that makes you visible and it can also bring you money? Isn't this beautiful? I definitely know that this is beautiful, that you can have to create content that can pay you, it can convert and bring a sale, and the content can also get monetized along the way. So my people, those are the 5 steps. The step number 1, like we said, it is the tools, and we talked of a phone that will have ChatGPT application and Canva. We went ahead to step number 2. We were able to talk about the niche, the problem that we want to solve, and then we said we offer the solution. Number 3 now was creating the type of digital product that we want to create. We talked of either in the entertainment industry or in the educational industry. So we talked of those two. Then step number 4, we've talked of an online store, creating your first online store that is going to collect the payment for you, price the digital product, and then deliver instantly. And I went ahead and I gave you, thank you for the like, I gave you the kind of stores that you need. You can just choose among these ones. There are others, but I've talked of Sellers, System.io, Beacons AI, Stanstore, Gumroad, and Nestige. But you can also explore others. Step number 5, we've said it's now marketing, telling people we got a solution to their problem through a digital product. And that is where social media is coming in. We are leveraging on it because we don't want to spend money advertising our product. So we are leveraging on social media platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. There are other platforms like Pinterest. We also have like the LinkedIn, and all those. But I've just focused on the uh, four common platforms that you can use to market your digital product. So it's now to you to choose. It's a time for you to choose. You can choose to go the hard way and create your digital product because I've shown you the step-by-step guide. Or number 2, you can choose to start with a ready-made one, like the one that I have. So if you're interested in starting with the done for you digital product, the ready-made one, just take this contact here. I may show you this contact. You're able to see it. You can reach out to me through that contact, or you can just visit the link. Look at the board. Visit the link in bio to get a done for you digital product. You go there, click on it, learn about how you make 100% out of it, and then make your purchase. Then immediately it will be delivered after you've made the payment, and from there you can start your journey. So if you are on TikTok, thank you very much. If you're on YouTube, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like. And also, I would be very glad when you leave a comment even later. Thank you very much for being here with me, and thank you for learning with me. And I'm hoping to see you during the next live on digital marketing with digital products. My name is Esther, a mom, a teacher, a digital entrepreneur, and I'm here to show you how we can crack this online space. Have a good time. Have a good day. If it's still in the morning, just like here in Kenya, have a good day ahead. If it is in the afternoon, have a good afternoon. If it is in the evening, have a good evening. Bye bye. Bye bye. Until next time.